In the sprawling land of Viridian, a diverse and extraordinary group of adventurers found themselves united by a shared purpose. Whispers of an elusive greenhouse, nestled deep within the enchanted confines of the Whispering Woods, had captured their imaginations and fueled their insatiable curiosity. Legends weave tales of this hidden sanctuary, painting it as a realm of unparalleled wonder, a haven harboring the world's rarest, most magical, and even perilous plants. These adventurers were a tapestry of different backgrounds and talents, drawn together by their mutual thirst for discovery and guided by the support of a mysterious benefactor. Among them, two figures stood at the forefront, both possessing formidable abilities and destined for a fateful encounter. Terra, a druidess adorned with wisdom and empathy, had forged an intimate bond with the forces of nature. Her presence emanated harmony and reverence for the delicate balance of life. Opposing her was Malachi, a sorcerer whose cunning nature was fueled by an insatiable hunger for power. His mastery of the arcane arts manifested a dark streak that set him apart from his companions. Fate had intertwined the paths of Terra and Malachi, their encounters in the past revealing a potent rivalry that simmered beneath the surface of their current alliance. Each harbored secrets and unspoken motivations, their shared purpose veiled by uncertainty and hidden agendas. Yet, propelled by the enigmatic forces that governed their intertwined destinies, they were compelled to embark on this perilous journey together once more. Armed with weathered maps that bore the marks of countless explorers who had come before them, the group of adventurers set foot on the treacherous path that wound through the heart of the Whispering Woods. The air grew heavy with the scent of earth and moss, and an otherworldly silence settled around them, broken only by the haunting whispers that seemed to emanate from the ancient trees. The dense foliage seemed to swallow their footsteps, each stride carrying them deeper into the embrace of the forest. An ethereal mist clung to the air, obscuring their vision and casting an eerie glow upon their surroundings. Shadows danced and shifted, creating a disorienting tapestry that tested the adventurers' senses and resolve. It was as if the very forest itself had come alive, a sentient entity aware of their presence and determined to challenge their determination. The Whispering Woods was a realm of enigma and wonder, but it was not without its perils. The animated vines, once innocent tendrils, now writhed with a malevolent intent, seeking to ensnare and hinder the progress of the intrepid explorers. With every step, the adventurers found themselves engaged in a dance of survival, dodging and parrying the relentless attacks of these awakened plants. Mischievous imps, sprightly and elusive, emerged from the shadows, their laughter echoing through the trees. They reveled in trickery, leading the adventurers astray with illusions that twisted reality and played with their perceptions. One moment, the group would find themselves in a clearing bathed in golden sunlight, only to blink and discover they were surrounded by impenetrable darkness. It was a test of their collective will and a trial that demanded unwavering focus and trust in one another. Days bled into weeks as they pushed forward, forging through treacherous terrains and overcoming each new obstacle that the Whispering Woods placed before them. The expedition exacted a toll on their bodies and minds. The relentless battles with animated vines left them bruised and weary, their every movement accompanied by aching muscles and strained limbs. Yet, fueled by the allure of the hidden greenhouse, their spirits remained unyielding, their determination unshakable. Their journey was not solely one of physical endurance, but also a test of mental fortitude. The Whispering Woods seemed to play tricks on their minds, whispering doubts and fears that threatened to erode their resolve. It was a constant battle against their own inner demons as they confronted the unknown and ventured deeper into the realm of the greenhouse. However, their shared purpose and camaraderie provided an unyielding bond that fortified their spirits. They drew strength from one another, relying on their diverse skills and experiences to overcome each trial they encountered. The group's diverse talents came to the fore as they navigated treacherous ravines, deciphered cryptic riddles etched into ancient tree trunks, and repelled the enchantments woven by the cunning denizens of the Whispering Woods. The passage of time blurred as they pressed onward, driven by an unrelenting determination to unveil the secrets of the hidden greenhouse. They carried the weight of the ancient maps like a sacred trust, their path guided by whispered directions from those who had glimpsed the sanctuary before. And as they persevered through the trials and tribulations of the Whispering Woods, the allure of the greenhouse's promised wonders grew stronger, spurring them forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Finally, they arrived at the heart of the forest, where the whispers of ancient magic grew louder with each step. Through a veil of shimmering leaves, an awe-inspiring sight greeted their eyes, a sanctuary of unparalleled beauty. The greenhouse stood as a magnificent jewel, its walls adorned with vines that radiated shades of emerald and amethyst. With bated breath and hearts pounding, the adventurers stepped through the threshold of the greenhouse, immersing themselves in a realm where nature's wonders unfolded before their eyes. The air within was alive with a heady mix of fragrances, a tantalizing blend that teased their senses and drew them deeper into the sanctuary. Exotic blooms, each with its own mesmerizing colors and delicate petals, adorned the walls and hung from verdant vines that snaked their way across the spacious chamber. Tara's eyes widened in awe as she beheld the lush abundance that surrounded her. Her fingers grazed the velvety leaves of the healing orchid, feeling the subtle energy coursing through her fingertips. The plant seemed to respond to her touch, its petals unfurling further as if in gratitude. She marveled at the potential these plants held for the betterment of the world, envisioning a future where their powers could be harnessed to heal the sick and restore balance to the land. Meanwhile, Malachi's gaze wandered, his eyes alight with a different kind of hunger. The carnivorous vine's menacing tendrils entwined around his mind, feeding his desire for dominion and control. He envisioned the power that could be derived from bending such a dangerous creature to his will, the havoc it could wreak upon his enemies. Greed smoldered within him as he imagined the possibilities, an insatiable thirst for supremacy and the ability to reshape reality to his liking. However, their exploration of the greenhouse was abruptly halted by a challenge that awaited them at its heart. The air shimmered with an ethereal glow, and a voice, soft yet commanding, filled the chamber. "Only those who embody true balance and harmony may enter," the voice echoed, its words reverberating through the sacred space. "Prove your understanding of nature's delicate dance, and the greenhouse shall reveal its secrets to you." Tara and Malachi exchanged wary glances, aware that this test would determine their fate within the greenhouse. A puzzle materialized before them, a mosaic of symbols etched onto the floor, each representing an element of nature: earth, water, fire, and air. Their task was to align the symbols in perfect harmony, an intricate dance of manipulation that required a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Tara's instincts guided her, her affinity with nature serving as a compass in this realm of enchantment. She carefully studied the symbols, intuitively sensing the way in which they were meant to interact. With deliberate grace, she began to move the symbols, rearranging them like pieces of a puzzle, harmonizing the elements until they hummed in synchrony. Malachi, on the other hand, approached the challenge with a different mindset. His sharp intellect and cunning allowed him to perceive patterns and connections that eluded others. He analyzed the symbols from a strategic perspective, calculating the optimal alignment that would unlock the greenhouse's secrets. With precise movements, he rearranged the symbols, his actions fueled by a desire to unlock the ultimate power that awaited within. As Tara and Malachi worked in tandem, their approaches contrasting yet complementary, the symbols shifted and interlocked, cascading with a symphony of elemental energy. The air crackled with anticipation, and with a resounding hum, the puzzle completed itself, illuminating the greenhouse with a radiant glow. The doors to the inner sanctum swung open, revealing a passage that beckoned them forward. Tara and Malachi shared a momentary glance, a mixture of trust and uncertainty passing between them. They knew that only they were meant to enter this inner chamber, their destinies intertwined and bound by the very forces that guided their steps. With determination etched on their faces, Tara and Malachi stepped forward, leaving the rest of the group behind. The doors closed behind them, sealing their fate within the verdant embrace of the greenhouse. Within those hallowed walls, their true natures would be tested, and the path they would tread diverged into separate destinies. As Tara immersed herself deeper in the enchanting wonders of the greenhouse, her fascination with the plants grew into an insatiable obsession. Their whispered secrets of healing and protection echoed in her mind, fueling her desire to harness their powers and bring them back to Viridian, to her mysterious benefactor. She couldn't shake the belief that these botanical marvels held the key to changing the world for the better. With each passing moment, Tara's actions became more clandestine. She would steal furtive glances at the vibrant foliage, her fingers itching to take cuttings of these extraordinary plants. The weight of duty she had once felt as a guardian of light shifted into a singular focus on her mission to appease her mysterious employer, oblivious to the consequences her actions might bring. Meanwhile, Malachi, ever watchful, began to notice Tara's growing fixation. The realization struck him like a thunderbolt. Silas Blackthorn, the embodiment of darkness, was the mysterious employer Tara mentioned. The very reason Malachi had ventured to the greenhouse was to find a way to stop Silas, and prevent his malevolent intentions from taking hold. The knowledge sent a surge of anger coursing through Malachi's veins, his desire to protect the realms from the clutches of Silas's evil, now burned brighter than ever. In the midst of their divergent paths, a storm of conflicting powers erupted within the greenhouse. Tara's once nurturing magic now intermingled with a tinge of obsession, while Malachi's spells crackled with a fierce determination to thwart Silas. The sanctuary trembled, its fragile equilibrium tested by the strain of their opposing forces. The sentient plants, once harmonious, recoiled and lashed out in response to the tumultuous energies that permeated the air. Their battle intensified, the clash of spells reverberating through the greenhouse, threatening to shatter its delicate tranquility. As the dust settled and the echoes subsided, only Tara and Malachi remained standing amidst the aftermath. Tara, battered and bruised, her mind clouded by her obsession, clung to her stolen cuttings, unaware of the devastating revelation she had unwittingly set in motion. In the wake of their divergent choices, Tara and Malachi found themselves at a crossroads, their destinies forever entwined. Tara, consumed by the allure of her mission and the stolen cuttings clutched tightly in her hands, remained oblivious to the dangerous path she was treading. With unwavering determination, she declared herself the protector of the greenhouse, a guardian driven by obsession rather than true understanding. Malachi, transformed by the revelation of Silas's true nature, had relinquished his dark ambitions. The knowledge of Silas's malevolence fueled a fire within Malachi, igniting a burning desire to expose and defeat him. With a renewed sense of purpose, Malachi pledged his unwavering loyalty to Tara, understanding that only by unraveling the mysteries of the greenhouse could they hope to thwart Silas's plans. Their journey together proved treacherous, fraught with trials and unexpected consequences. Tara's obsession with the stolen cuttings deepened, her single-minded focus blinding her to the risks and dangers that lurked within Silas's grasp. Malachi, resolute in his determination, served as Tara's steadfast ally, employing his formidable skills and knowledge to aid her in navigating the twisted path they had embarked upon. As they ventured deeper into their intertwined destinies, the greenhouse stood as both a symbol of hope and a repository of hidden perils. Tara, driven by her misguided mission, nurtured the stolen cuttings, unaware of their potential for catastrophic consequences. With each passing day, the delicate balance of the greenhouse grew more fragile, a reflection of Tara's wavering understanding and increasing obsession. Now entrusted with the task of rebuilding the greenhouse's equilibrium, Malachi toiled tirelessly to restore its harmony. He studied the intricacies of its flora, delving into ancient texts and ancient magics, seeking the knowledge and power necessary to mend the scars left by Terra's misguided actions. Malachi's determination remained unyielding as he nurtured the greenhouse back to life, envisioning a day when its magic would be harnessed not for selfish purposes but to combat the darkness that is Silas Blackthorn. As time passed and the trials of their journey tested their resolve, Terra's obsession began to wane, gradually giving way to a flicker of doubt. The stolen cuttings, once a symbol of her audacity, now became a weight upon her conscience. Silas's influence, though still strong, could no longer shield her from the truth that lay hidden beneath her blind devotion. In a moment of quiet introspection, Terra revealed the true nature of her employer and the extent of Silas Blackthorn's nefarious intentions to Malachi. The weight of this revelation struck a chord within Malachi, evoking a mix of anger, determination, and a newfound empathy for Terra's misguided actions. Understanding the depths of Terra's remorse, he vowed to help her rectify the situation and unravel the web of darkness woven by Silas. Together, Terra and Malachi crafted a plan, drawing upon the knowledge Malachi had acquired during his efforts to restore the greenhouse. Their intention was to confront Silas, expose his malevolence to the world, and bring about his downfall. The greenhouse, now revitalized under Malachi's careful guidance, held the key to their success, a wellspring of power capable of standing against Silas's insidious influence. Standing on the precipice of their final confrontation, Terra and Malachi drew strength from their intertwined destinies. Terra, laden with the burden of her past actions, yearned for redemption in the face of Silas's looming threat. Malachi, once a harbinger of darkness, now harbored a glimmer of hope, fueled by his dedication to revitalize the greenhouse and harness its magic to vanquish Silas. With determination etched into their souls, Terra and Malachi embarked on the ultimate battle, one that would determine the fate of Viridian and its inhabitants. The stage was set for a monumental clash between light and darkness, with the greenhouse serving as both a testament to the consequences of obsession and a beacon of hope for a brighter future. However, in a startling twist of fate, Terra's resolve wavered. Seduced by the promise of power and lured by Silas's twisted charisma, she made a fateful decision. In the dead of night, she silently slipped away from Malachi and the greenhouse, carrying with her the stolen cuttings that Silas required for his malevolent plans. Her heart, once filled with noble intentions, now succumbed to the allure of darkness. Left behind in the sanctuary he had labored to restore, Malachi seethed with a mixture of betrayal and determination. As the weight of Terra's betrayal settled upon him, he resolved to exact revenge upon Silas Blackthorn for his deceit and the destruction he had wrought. The greenhouse, once a symbol of hope and renewal, became a fortress from which Malachi would devise his strategy, harnessing the rejuvenated magic within to fuel his pursuit of justice. And now the greenhouse stands as a silent witness to the brewing storm. Malachi, consumed by a burning desire for revenge, remains within its sacred walls, meticulously planning his strategy to confront Silas Blackthorn and dismantle his malevolent empire. The fate of Terra hangs in the balance, her allegiances veiled in shadow. The intertwining destinies of these individuals will one day converge. But for now the outcome is shrouded in ambiguity. Yet, amidst the lingering doubt, a glimmer of hope persists, the hope that Malachi's unwavering determination and the resilient magic of the greenhouse will ignite a beacon of light to guide Viridian towards a future free from the clutches of darkness.